He's interviewing me about life.
Interrogating
me. We've got the light up here. Like, cheers.
Cheers.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Well, it's actually not morning. It's noon. I've had quite a busy morning already, and I just keep adding to my to-do list. So it's one of those days where I really hope this vlog will be fun, but it could also go the other direction where it's I just have so much work to do that I forget to vlog. So we're gonna do our very best. I'm actually about to go pick up my friend from the airport. I did an airport drop-off yesterday super early in the morning, 3 a.m. for another friend. He stayed with me this weekend to help me with some studio updates. And then now I have another friend who is a more internet-y person who I can share. His name's D. I've talked about him before. He's coming. We're going to do an interview at my studio. And he's just going to come hang out and check out Ann Arbor for a day or two. So I'm going to pick him up from the airport very shortly. So what I'm doing to prepare for that is, one, I got to get dressed. I just threw on this top because I had a chat with Metricool. I meet with them, I think, once a month to talk about the tool, talk about upcoming, sponsorship stuff. And I also had a call with a potential agency partner that I'll be whitelisting for. I know I've talked about whitelisting before to you guys, but basically it's essentially they're subcontracting me. This other agency is subcontracting me to do work. They have a client that they, need my expertise for. So I met with them just to kind of talk about the whitelisting subcontracting contract and get aligned on that. So yeah, it's been a bit of a busy morning. So I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to check my packing list for the studio because I've got some things I've got to bring down there. So, and I need to eat something. I wonder if he's going to want to go to lunch. I don't know, but I'm going to eat something because I'm so freaking hangry. All I've had today is coffee. Cheers. I think we all know what time it is. Hey guys.
You gotta hold it up.
Do you want to say hello?
What's up?
We just had lunch at Detroit Filling Station and we're on the way to the studio. We're walking fast because Dee has a mastermind call. Would you like to talk about that at all? Or
Yeah, so I'm running this community called Undeterred, which we're gonna talk about on the podcast tomorrow.
Yep.
So just watch that. That way you can learn more. But basically it's for entrepreneurs.
Cool. How was your first experience working at James and Park Creative Studio?
It was great. I just did a video call and the Wi-Fi was super good. Really good. I thought you were gonna tell me you had some fiber, what is it called, Starlink or something like that.
No, we're not that bougie over here. But he was just asking me what this cart is, and I haven't showed you guys. Actually, a lot of the updates that I made, I was in here a couple days ago. I told you my friend was here helping me, and I was in here yesterday making some updates. So I wanted to show you and explain to Dee what this cart is. So basically, as you can see, there's tripods over here, and I had this is a mixer, an audio mixer. This is a video switcher for streaming and for recording, so you can switch in between camera 1, camera 2, camera 3 and stuff like that. Nice, okay. So I had these all over here, but they were on the floor and there were cords everywhere. I thought, okay, what if I can basically set everything up on here so that you just roll it over and it's the tripod, all the stuff, and then it can be out of the way when you're not recording. So, but yeah, so you just go like that. And then we've got the, this is the main camera 1. And then I still have these 2 on tripods, but I can put them up here if I wanted to. Right now I just have some lights there. So, you can kind of do whatever and then leave it here or put it away.
So you have this camera that we're on now.
Yeah.
And then you have this one. And then you have this one. And there's probably another one somewhere, right? Yeah.
Why 3 cameras? Okay.
4.
Yeah. Well, so this camera that we're vlogging on right now is just my vlog camera. I just carry this around with me everywhere. It's nimble.
Which one is this?
Nikon Z30.
Okay. I know someone's going to ask that.
Yeah, I like it. And then, so I have all Canon R10s, which, you guys, this was a big investment I made in the studio because Canon R10, this is my personal podcast setup, like the black wall. This is the camera and the lens that I use at home. And I was toying around with like what second and third camera I should get. And I decided to just invest. These are pretty expensive. I mean, they're not crazy expensive, but they're like $1,000 camera. So I decided to just get 2 more of those. Ooh, nice. The details. And hopefully so people don't steal it. But yeah, so I got 2 others so that it'll be uniform, you know, so that when you're editing, it'll have the same quality, the same crispness, the same capabilities, as opposed to, you know, I have like cheaper cameras, but I wanted them all to be the same. Now, why 3 cameras? Why 3 cameras was his question. Well, for this set here, ignore my lunch over there. This is kind of like the conversational interview set. So this is what Dee and I are going to do. He's going to be in the hot seat tomorrow, and we can sit across from each other, and we'll have this middle camera, wherever it is right here. That's going to be recording both of us, and then we'll each have our own camera that will get a close-up of our face.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to use them all, obviously, if you come in here and you're just, like, for me, I've recorded a couple podcasts just using this camera, actually, really simple, and I just, like, used a 1-camera shot, but it's nice to have the multiple angles if you want them.
And so the reason why, and all 3 of these are the same, that way the quality is the same, that's what you're saying?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Okay. Well, you can record if you want to, but I'm going to cut this part out. But D
Wait, so why am I recording right now?
I don't know.
And then you said D. Like, I know D. I'm me. Where are we recording?
No, I was going to talk to them. I was going to tell them that D is interviewing me. I'm interviewing him tomorrow about business, but he's interviewing me about life.
Interrogating
me. We've got the light up here, like, which, you know, is related to business, but... This question I'm going to answer off the record, so you can press on record there. Thank you.
Okay. Do you want to say what the question was even or not?
He's so messy.
Okay.
What's the question?
Whoa, yeah. Oh, okay.
When I got married
at 30. This is a good question, though, because it doesn't give too much backstory.
Yeah.
I just said, like, I asked how old were you when you got married?
30.
And then I said, if you had a machine where you could go back in time.
Yeah.
And you go back to when you were married, like just the first week of marriage.
Yeah.
And you could only give yourself 1 piece of advice. What would that advice be? And cut it.
Yeah. No, I
cut it or keep it?
No, I don't think it needs to be cut.
Okay.
I'm going to say something off the record in a second. But honestly, I think like I wish that we would have been more clear about why we were getting married. Like,
let's say it's advice to yourself though.
Okay, well, I would say I would ask my husband, what does this mean to you? Like, what is the role of marriage? Like, what is our non-negotiables in marriage? What are our non-negotiables in marriage? You know, like, because I think we had different views personally of what our roles were, what the role of marriage was, why we were really doing it. I think in a lot of ways, obviously this is not to say anything negative about my ex-husband, but I think in some ways we just kind of felt like, okay, we've been together at that point for like 6 or 7 years, that we were both like in our 30s, like that's what you do, like that's just like the next natural. We had already lived together, like we'd taken all those steps, and it's like, all right, I guess we get married now, ? But you know what I mean, but we didn't really like get aligned on what that meant. Does that, you know? So I think I wish I would have, probably before we got married, I should have asked that, but like definitely early in marriage, like getting aligned on that, I think would be important.
I like that.
Okay, cut the tape.
Okay. No, it's fine.
Well, there was a bit of life coaching, a bit of business counseling, and now we're at one of my favorite restaurants, if not my favorite restaurant. You said you've never had Ethiopian.
I've never heard of it.
All right, so we're gonna see how it is, but first I'm gonna put my rolling cart of recycling away. Okay, so first Ethiopian experience. What's your thoughts on the towel? No, I'm serious. It's a part of the experience.
That is cool. It was like, he said that it was hot, and I didn't think he was lying. I didn't think he was telling the truth out.
Yeah. But as a tradition, it's nice, right?
Oh, that's like an Ethiopian thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's like wash them dirty hands. Clean them holes up.
All right. Here's the spread. Are you ready?
You tell them that you didn't tell me how this was going to go.
I did. I said it's family style and you eat it with bread. You dip the thing in bread. And he didn't realize that meant that we share the thing. So, what'd you think of the Ethiopian?
It was really good, actually. Like, I think it was surprising because it looks like really basic. Like, when you just look at it, it's like really just lentils and
you were not impressed
potatoes.
By the portion. You're like, this is going to be like a nice little
snack.
snack.
Yeah, I was like, this is just a snack for $20 per person, but we didn't even finish all of that, and it was really good. It's not bread. It's
called injera.
Injera. It was good.
It's like a pancake almost, but it's not sweet.
I think I would personally be interested too in like what some of the meat dishes tasted like. I feel like they would be really good, but it was good. It was worth a try. I'm actually really, for that amount of food, I'm actually pretty stuffed here.
You went vegan today.
I did. Vegano.
Nice.
Dang, look at that baller.
Oh my gosh. I haven't been in Target in so long that like the store is different. It's like arranged different than the last time I've been here. It's wild. To the updated podcast set. Dee and I just went and grabbed lunch, and before that we did this little thing. I wanted to open up these curtains to get more white background to make the backdrop look a little brighter, and I was like, I need something in between, and this was a piece of art that I actually created for my bathroom back home, so I grabbed that. I think it's gonna look cute. We'll see. I mean, I say art, you know, in quotes, because I just DIY'd it. I actually vlogged that probably over a year ago now. But yeah, I'm just gonna, right now what I'm trying to do is set up my camera switcher, which is this thing. So I'm gonna see if I can figure that out. And then we're gonna do our little podcast interview. I look intelligent with my glasses on. All right, we just wrapped our first podcast together. How was it? Was it too painful?
It was, man, just talking to you for that long was so hard. No, I'm just kidding. It was so fun, honestly. And like, I don't know, I just really appreciate it. I really appreciate like you inviting me out here to do this.
It was fun. It was good. It's a very long, I'm currently copying the files to my computer. It's 100 hours.
100 hours.
An hour and 20 minutes of footage, but I'm excited about it. I think it was all value. I mean, I'm going to edit it, so it might be a little bit shorter, but it's still going to be a long, juicy one. You guys will have already seen it, probably.
The long, juicy one is crazy.
You guys will have already seen it, probably. And if you haven't yet, please go check it out. I'll link it in the cards for you. But what are we up to now? Oh, we're going to record some stuff for Dee's membership, actually. Some little talking head videos.
We're going to clean up the table.
And then we're gonna clean up. Why are you so obsessed with my messy table? Yeah, it's art fair here in Ann Arbor. It's starting tomorrow. I don't think anything's happening yet, but it's fun to like walk around and see what's going on. So we'll see. It's raining a little, but that's what we've got going on. You have to stand back.
Oh yeah, because otherwise we won't be able to get both of us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What do you think? Curious Elixirs. Shout out to them. Everyone is setting up for art fair, and we just had our the last supper.
Final meal.
Final meal. How did today go?
Oh man, today was great. Like we had the podcast episode. We just we try to throw this like event together where we were gonna do like a meetup. I love how you just have your hand like so hot. Well, let me come back here. That way you can still say yourself. Yeah, we tried to have this meetup, but then like it was kind of last minute. But we had one person show up, Lindsay. Shout out to Lindsay. So
she's awesome.
Meet her. She gave us both some really good like advice, feedback. Then we went to this
Palestinian restaurant
place. I was gonna mess that up. That was really good food, and I don't know what we're doing now.
going to sleep. I'm going to drop him off at his Airbnb.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
you do an Airbnb tour on your social media?
No, because I'm not even posting on social media.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So I was going to maybe post it in the community, but I don't know. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're crossing the street now, so talk to you later. You have to say goodbye to my vlog. We're at the airport, heading out. Off to where next?
Austin, Texas, to see my mom. I haven't seen her in like 2 years now. So
Awesome. Did you have a good time in Ann Arbor?
great time. I think it was kind of exceeded my expectations. Like, it just sounds like a mad random place, but it was like really walkable. A lot of good restaurants. It seems like if you get a place like in the downtown area, like you could really just have like a fun like weekend almost, like, or 5 days, like coming and chilling to college campuses there, University of Michigan.
Apologies for the iPhone update, but if you can believe it, I don't have a single SD card in this studio. I have like a little hard shell case for my SD cards, and I took every single one home yesterday because I wanted to make sure I didn't leave any footage here because we've recorded a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm here today. I was gonna make a little update. I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, I just dropped D off. I'm here at the studio once again. It feels like better once people are in here. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel this way about my house too, especially like, once I got divorced and started living alone. It's like, it just feels like very empty and lonely and has like a weird energy to it. But when I have a friend come stay with me, when I have family come over, it like gets this renewed sense of energy, and I feel good about being here alone again, I guess. So yeah, it feels really nice to be here. I have Pilates in like 30 minutes, so I'm just not wasting a little time, but I want to actually get some client edits uploaded into a folder. So I did this brand video for a client, and they said they want the B-roll, which I'm happy to give them just for like social media and stuff. And so the video isn't due till next week, but I want to just like under promise, over deliver, and upload that B-roll into a folder for them now. So I think that's a task that I can realistically get done in 30 minutes or so. Then it's Pilates time, and we've got a busy day ahead. I've got a lot of work to do, and then I'm going on a date later today. And it's art fair here in Ann Arbor, as I mentioned, which means like there's so much traffic and congestion everywhere. So I need to like map out my day to make sure I have time to get everywhere on time. So that's what's going on. I am dying.
No common sense when you're crying on the floor. You act like a baby, grinning on the floor. I hate to say.
It is several days later. It is now Sunday, and I was really hoping that the next time I vlogged in my little get ready area, it would be clean. It's not. I have been putting all of my energy into the studio. It's not an excuse, but my house is like a tornado ran through it, I'm gonna be honest. So whatever, we're just don't judge me, or judge me as little as you can, I guess. But I am getting ready right now to head down to Detroit. My friend Shelby and her husband are in town. She lives in Columbus, and we are actually going to be traveling together soon. And so we have some like travel stuff we're working out, like just planning and stuff. And there's also a festival of books. It's like a free book festival happening in Eastern Market. She's an author, a poet. And so I thought she might like to go wander around there a little bit. So we're just going to meet up for a little bit. And that, coupled with my visit with Dee, just has me in my feels a little bit. I'm going to be honest, because I just like, making friends, keeping friends in your 30s, even in your late 20s, basically like after college age, it starts to get really hard because for me, at least, everybody lives all over. Very few people stayed in my hometown, right? I didn't stay in my hometown. And so I have friends like all over from, Kalamazoo, my hometown, to Detroit, to Chicago, to California, to New York, to literally the most random places in the country or in the world. Dee and his wife live kind of in Florida, but like kind of overseas half the time, more than half the time. So it can be hard to maintain those relationships. And I just feel really grateful that people are willing to, I don't know, put in an effort for me, you know? And obviously it goes both ways. That's why they're doing it, because I'm willing to put in an effort for them. But it's also nice having the studio because it's like a nice little neutral ground, I think, where I don't have to host people necessarily in my house and, you know, make sure my house is super clean. But speaking of the studio, something else that happened while we were not speaking, you and I, on the vlog, is I got my first official studio booking. So I spent all of yesterday kind of like tweaking the HoneyBook booking process for it. So Dee mentioned in our last clip that one person came to this like open house thing that we put together, which we literally like 3 days before he came out, we were like, what if we just like invite people to hang out with us and like see the studio? It was very random, very last minute. So I am not at all surprised that very few people showed up. But I did get a lot of people actually reach out and say, hey, I can't make it because of the timing, but can I schedule a private tour for the weeks ahead? So I do have several of those, which is awesome. I'm very grateful to him for pushing me out of my comfort zone to do that. But with that said, one person did show up during the like allotted time, like the open house time, if you will. And I was really happy because she was somebody who I really wanted to meet. We followed each other for a long time, and she ended up booking the studio for an entire day, coming up here for a thing that she has. I won't give all her business, but yeah, so that was really exciting. And again, I gave Dee a big thank you for that because it wouldn't have happened without him, to be honest, probably without him pushing me. So I think having friends who understand your vision, who understand your unique quirks, is very important in this whole game of entrepreneurship. So that's something big I want to do in the studio too, is just have more opportunities for connection. I don't know, if you are in the area, Detroit, Ann Arbor, anywhere, mid-Michigan, south mid-Michigan, whatever, hit me up. Like if you, one, want a tour of the space, but also if you have any ideas, like I kind of want to do some co-working days, maybe some entrepreneurship speed dating. I don't know. Just, I've got lots of ideas, but I need people to tell me what would be interesting to them. So anyway, might vlog a little bit at the event and put in some clips if it's cute.
Or maybe just something, but you don't even care now. Talking to me like I didn't hear no more.
What's up, friends? I am here in Eastern Market in Detroit. I never come to the city anymore now that I live a little bit outside. I live like in the Ann Arbor area now, which is, it only took me like 40 minutes to get here. So it's kind of like, why don't I come more? But I actually think towards the end of my tenure, let's say, I'm turning my car on because it's hot in here. Towards the end of my tenure living in Detroit, I started to feel a little like resentful of it and not loving it so much. But after some time away, which can be like a metaphor for many things in my life right now, taking a little break, taking a little breather, I'm seeing it sparkle again, you know? I mentioned that I was meeting a friend down here, and I did. It was so good to see her and her husband. They're lovely. But kind of the second half of it, I just did it myself and just kind of hung out. I got a tarot reading at this store. It's called Well Made Goods. The Astro Twins were doing like a pop-up there. And then I got to meet them. I went down and I got a free book as a part of my tarot reading, which was awesome. And then I had them sign it. So that was really cool because I've been reading their stuff on and off for years. And then I just got this vegan gluten-free elephant ear. I haven't eaten any food yet today except for a little bag of nuts. So this really should not be my breakfast, but it is. And let's do one little taste test. It's gonna be messy. Oh, it's gonna be messy. So good. Anyway, last week's vlog, the theme was kind of friendship, the importance of friendship, and how my friends have been getting me through some really hard times that you guys don't even know about on here. But another reminder I've had is that there is a lot of power in being alone as well, and that it's fun. Like, I had so much fun. I had so much fun with Shelby and Simon, but I also had so much fun just wandering around myself, like being on my own schedule, not having to be like, oh, am I bothering you by loitering and staring at these crystals? Am I, like whatever. And just kind of observing. And also, I'm never alone. You're never alone. You never have to be alone. As soon as I walked into the book festival, I got a Latasha, and it was Brittany. Shout out to Brittany. I've never met her in real life, but we've talked a lot. She's been very kind. I think she's like the social media or marketing manager for Curious Elixirs, and they've sent me some stuff before, so we've interacted. So, like, you never have to be alone if you're in community, if you're nurturing community, if you're focusing on yourself, So no matter what season of life you're in, if you are in a relationship, if you're dating, if you're divorced, if you're single, if you just broke up with somebody, just honor and cherish each season. That's what I'm trying to do, is like, I feel like I know my comfort zone. I know where I feel the best and the happiest. And I think I'm sometimes afraid to like step into the unknown of just being alone, going out to an event by myself, enjoying life by myself. And it's like, when I do it, when I force myself to do it, or when I'm in the situation where it happens, I actually have a great time. So hopefully maybe I can inspire you a little to like go to your local festival, even if it means you're going alone, or call up a friend, whatever you need to do. This has been a really, really nice week, even though, like I said, I've been going through some things. And I thank you all for being here so much. It really means the world to me. That you continue to watch these vlogs. As always, if you have any questions, suggestions, comments, ideas, if you just want to leave me an emoji and let me know that you're here and that you're watching, that would mean the world to me. I love you guys so much. I'm going to stop waving my elephant ear around and just eat it. And I will talk to you very soon in my next video. Bye.